Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renata. Today is my fourth Friday Sews. I'm very excited to come to you guys today to share with you what I have been up to over the last week and my plans for next week. So if that interests you and you guys are interested, please meet me in the next clip. All right, before we get started, just want to give you guys a little background why I started the Friday Sews. I basically wanted something that would keep me on task and something that would really drive and motivate me to make sure I get my little tail in front of the camera so that I can do a catch up. And I'm really liking the Friday Sews tag because it definitely puts it in the back of my head during the week. Hey Renata, what are you sewing? What do you have planned to do? Don't forget, Renata, you have these things to get done. So it really does keep me accountable, and I'm very excited and happy that I found the hashtag, and the group that we're in are really excited about promoting it and getting more people involved. So if you have not checked the hashtag Friday Sews, I really recommend you take a look and see what's out there, both on Instagram as well as YouTube. All right, so what have I been up to the last 6 or 7 days? I have been working my tail off to get the pattern testing completed. I have to say, I did most of them. Yes, I completed most of them. I still have the, oh my god, I still have to work on the code. Don't worry, it will get done. Before we get into the Friday Sews, I thought it would be really nice to let you guys know basically why I jumped in on this hashtag. I feel like I need motivation more than ever after 2020 and all that was going on. I've really wanted 2020 to be my year where I did a lot of sewing, I shared a lot, and it just did not happen in 2020. So this year I was like, I am going to do it. However, I found myself kind of dwindling and going my own way and not really staying on task. And when I found this hashtag, I think that kind of propelled me forward to work hard at sharing consistently the things that I'm working on, because that keeps me in line and set up to meet my goals. I think it's a really good hashtag, and if I can only remember the YouTuber that started the hashtag, I would share her name. I believe it's something to the effect of sewing what I'm sewing in Jen's room, or sewing today in Jen's room, but I will leave a link to her channel in the description and I will find it and place it here for you all. Now, what have I been working on this past week? Well, first of all, I've been working on myself this past week, and you guys know that when I share these Friday Sews, I try to keep it really relaxed and talk a little bit about the family, the kids, what we've been doing, my husband, and then just bring in some sewing. Regarding the family, I have been back in the gym. I've been back doing kickboxing. I have not done much jujitsu. I just don't like to roll around with a ton of other people. I really like to keep it with my family that I roll around with, but I feel like eventually, probably later this year, I'm going to get back into like the full jiu-jitsu class. But I've been doing my kickboxing and it's been feeling really good. I got my third stripe, which is a white belt to the first degree. So I'm in the white belt and I have a yellow stripe, so I'm really excited, and that's in kickboxing, and that kind of made me want to get back into jiu-jitsu fully. So I feel like the competitiveness is back because the kids are on the jiu-jitsu and kickboxing same level, so they are both white belts with a first degree in kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, and I am just solely a kickboxer. So we might have to change that pretty soon here. But time is something that I don't always have. And with all the things that I'm doing, I don't know. We'll have to see. Sophia turned 12 last week, like you guys know, and she's been just enjoying all the little things that she received for her birthday. Isabella is continuing to drive and she's actually getting really good at it. I don't typically take her on the drives, I let Brad do that, but today we had to take Hoot to the spa. He needed to get a bad and a little trim and his nails needed clipping. So when I took him out, she drove me back, and then when I picked him up, she drove me back home, and she's doing pretty good. Compared to the last time I sat down next to her while she was driving, it was a little dicey. So that is basically what we've been going. Oh, and I also picked up this is not sewing. I also picked up 25-pound the balls that you lift and you chuck. I can't remember the name. I'm gonna find it. Okay, it's called a slam ball. I picked up this slam ball for the days that I don't go to kickboxing because I will spend like 15 minutes while everyone's in the gym and I'm home sewing to do that. And I don't know, it's really, really heavy, but it's not like solid. It's just, it feels like there's water in there. I didn't read the description. I just did a search. I was like, this is what I want. I'm going to grab it. It has the best ratings. Let me at it. So I don't know if there's water in that thing, but we'll see. Aside from that, nothing else. So let's get into the sewing. For those of you that have been watching my last few Friday sews, you guys know that I've been struggling but trying my best to get on task with my pattern testing. I signed up for 5 or 4 pattern testing and I have completed 4 of them at the moment. So let me go through and let you guys see some of the pieces that I worked on. The first one that I'm going to share here is this really interesting color blue one. And I say interesting color because at first I really didn't feel like I liked this color scheme on this fabric, but eventually it started to grow on me and I kind of do like it. But I basically created the pattern test out of this fabric because it was what I had in my stash. I didn't want to buy new fabric and have to wait and then miss my deadline, because that has been probably becoming fast and furiously my new nickname, Ren who misses her deadline. But this one actually turned out pretty good, and the fabric and pattern pairing, it was surprising. It turned out really good. So this is the Ren by Chalk and Notch. I cannot wait to share with you guys more pictures and the full review. This is the first time that I've ever made a Chalk and Notch pattern and my first time pattern testing for them. I cannot wait to share the experience. So that was one that was completed this week. The next one is my Bella Loves a Pattern project. I have 4 patterns from that company that I'm pattern testing. This one is a jumper. I'm not going to give away too much, but I'm going to just share with you the fabric. Isn't this just the prettiest fabric? I really, really like this. Working with this fabric was slightly challenging because I thought that it had more stretch than I thought that it had more stretch than it actually had. I was a little bummed about that, but I do love the color and I think it worked really nice. I might have worn something that was more structured but had more stretch so you could actually really see the detail of the sleeves on this. But this is just the sleeve. I wanted to just take a minute here so you guys can see what the sleeve look like and get an idea of the pattern test. So once this releases, I'm going to do a video and do my 360 and share my review of all of her patterns that were sent to me. It's kind of shaping up to be a mini capsule wardrobe. I've never done one of those, but I think I might do a video, a capsule video showcasing those. This is the other pattern from her for pattern testing. It's the jumper, and you guys know from my last Friday sews, I really wasn't too excited about this fabric. I just felt like it was too loud for this outfit or set. But my phone. Okay. Like I was saying, I thought that this fabric was just too much, too bright for a sweater or a jumper and a jogger. Phone again. Like I was saying, this is my second make of the week. It is my jogger. I can't wait to show you guys how it looks. Because this fabric is so loud and pretty busy, you cannot see the details, but like you all know, I use this fabric because, again, it was what I had in my stash and I just wanted to pattern test to get a feel for the pattern and give feedback on it. I am going to not exactly sure where I left off, but my phone was ringing and you guys know that it rang like 2 times before, but we're going to talk about what I'm going to be doing for next week. So I have some videos to record. I have a few fabrics coming in here in about the next day or two from Mood. I also have an order that's coming from fabric.com, so I'm going to probably record that if I don't make another set of fabric purchase. I want to bring in some different colors into my wardrobe for the spring season. I also want to work on some plain elevated jerseys in the next few weeks, so I may place an order and then that video will probably come in the month of April. The other thing is I'm going to wrap up my poppy dress. Really excited. Hopefully I can wrap up the poppy dress here in the next few days because I have a specific spot that I want to do my video at, and they are closing on Sunday. So they open seasonally and their seasons end this Sunday. So if I don't make my dress in time, I won't be able to go to this really beautiful place and get my videos taken. The other thing that I'm working on is finally my color series. I am going to record that video this weekend and have it for next week. Sewing wise, the poppy, I told you about the poppy dress. I'm going to also start back working on the coat, and hopefully I can have that finished in the next 2 weeks. Once that is all done, maybe I will have time to actually sit down in front of this camera and talk to you all about my sewing plans as well as anything else that I plan to do. I don't typically do sewing plans in the beginning of the month, but I think another way to help me stay on task is just to give you guys sort of an idea of the things that I might want to attack in a certain month. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too disjointed for you all, but I do appreciate you taking time to come and watch these. I am so excited when you guys leave comments. It definitely motivates me and get me excited, makes me want to sit down again every Friday and chat with you all, just letting you all know what's going on. So don't be a stranger, don't be shy. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have a wonderful day and I will talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye. Potential spammers, please stop calling my phone number. I don't have time. I got videos to be making. Okay, where was I? Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. You're going to see this, yeah.